Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well and hanging in there right now for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin today is looking a bit more better than where it was yesterday. So today, yes, I want to talk about Bitcoin, give you guys an update. What is exactly happening right now for Bitcoin and where Bitcoin will be heading next, because there is in fact a fair few charts that I do want to show you guys today. And there is something that I did come across, and it's actually very, very interesting. And this is why, guys, I've said it in the past and I'll say it again, right? I truly do believe businesses and, whole bunch of different companies out there all around the world, right, globally, should start accepting Bitcoin as payment. Okay, and I will explain more about that. But before we talk about all that, I do want to quickly give you guys an update on what is happening right now with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now, guys, okay, still below 120, right? But we did actually see Bitcoin, okay, earlier today rising, okay, back above 120, just above it, and now it's back below 120, sitting at 119.5. So Bitcoin is looking just slightly a bit more better than where it was yesterday. Yesterday we saw Bitcoin having this correction back down to like 118. Okay, but it's looking a little bit more better today for Bitcoin. If you guys haven't seen my most previous video talking about Ethereum, as we all know, Ethereum has been absolutely skyrocketing back at $4,600, above $4,600. And you guys can clearly see, if we go to the weekly time frame, Ethereum is very, very close, okay, to reach back up to its previous highs of $4,800 in the last bull market back in 2021. So it is looking pretty good right now for Ethereum, I must say. It's about to reach back up to its previous all-time high and even reaching new record highs. That is coming, guys. So if you guys haven't seen my previous video that I literally just uploaded a few hours ago, you should definitely check out that video and come back to this one where I talk about Ethereum. But yeah, today's video we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, like I said. So Bitcoin is slightly moving, not as much as altcoins today though. Okay, the crypto market today overall is up over 1%, and yeah, today, Bitcoin is slightly up. Nothing crazy though, 0.44%. Okay, for the week, it is up over 5%. And look at Ethereum, up almost 8%. And for the week, it is up 29%. Okay, so Ethereum is clearly still outperforming Bitcoin. We know for the past few days, Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin. And this is obviously a huge sign and signal, okay, that alt season is happening. If we're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, the Bitcoin dominance is dropping. It's now back below 60%. At one point, went all the way back up to 62%. Okay, 62%. Now it's back down below 60%. So the Bitcoin dominance is dropping. And guess what, guys? It's going to drop further down to the downside. It's going to go down to 50% to 40% and maybe even lower than that. And that's exactly what we want to see for, okay, alt season to happen. And it's about to happen. So I hope you guys are prepared for altcoin season. Okay, because it's about to happen. Okay, we're going to see a lot of these large caps slash, of course, low caps skyrocketing like crazy. Okay, I mean, altcoins today, look at this, right? Ethereum is up 8%, XRP is up 2%, Solana is up 13%, guys. Okay, Doge is up 5%, Cardano 8%, Chainlink 12%. Look at Chainlink, right, for the week, it is up almost 50%, guys. Chainlink has been absolutely skyrocketing. Okay, Hyperliquid has been going up as well. Sui is going up as well. Avalanche. Okay, many more other alts. A fair few memes are going up as well. Pepe is going up. Casper is going up as well. Casper's looking very, very good. Okay, in fact, I will give you guys an update on Casper in the next few hours today. So stay tuned for that video. I will give you guys an update talking more about Casper. But yeah, it is up 7% today, and for the week, it is up 40%. And it's looking like Casper is ready to rise back up to 10 cents, which is great to see. So Casper's on the move as well. But yeah, past 24 hours, a lot of altcoins are moving, guys. So like I said many times, and I'll say it again, this is the beginning of altcoin season, guys. Okay, the Bitcoin dominance is dropping. It's below 60% once again, okay, because a couple of days ago, we did actually see the Bitcoin dominance dropping below 60%. Okay, went back up a little bit above 60%, went up back up to like over 62% as we just saw, and now it's dropping back down below it. So Bitcoin dominance is dropping, altcoins are going up, and I told you guys Ethereum is going to be leading the way, and that's exactly what Ethereum is doing, right? It is looking very, very good right now for altcoins, guys. Okay, it really, really is. So Bitcoin monthly returns, right? So far, we are up 3.3%, and I told you guys this is going to be a bumpy road for Bitcoin. Okay, we've been seeing a lot of ups and downs happening for Bitcoins, a lot of corrections happening for Bitcoin, and yeah, so far Q3, Bitcoin is only up just over 11%, almost 12%, whereas Ethereum is up over 85%, almost 86%. Okay, so clearly Ethereum is outperforming, Bitcoin for Q3, clearly by a lot, right? And yeah, I really do believe, okay, this is going to be a bumpy road for, Bitcoin for this month in August, even September, because as I said many times, usually September, Bitcoin does not perform that great in the month of September. You guys can clearly see that throughout, Bitcoin history, throughout the years for the month of September, Bitcoin just goes down, okay? And I'm expecting Bitcoin to have some corrections, okay, in the next upcoming few weeks. I really, really do. And this is great. And the reason why I say it's great is because it gives us time to accumulate Bitcoin, right? It really, really does, guys. So be glad. Think of it as a gift, as a opportunity to accumulate more Bitcoin, right? It really, really is, guys. Because soon enough, okay, Q4, once we enter October, especially October, a lot of people call it October. And the reason why they say that and they call it October is because October is truly the best month for Bitcoin, right? You guys can clearly see that so much greens throughout Bitcoin history, right? Throughout the years for the month of October. Okay, you guys can clearly see that a lot of greens in October. So that's why I've been telling guys I do believe Q4, that's when we're going to see some parabolic moves happening for Bitcoin. Okay, so October is amazing, November is pretty good as well, and December is like 50-50. But I do believe in general Q4 is going to be is going to be amazing for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin holders, be prepared for that. Now, I want to show you guys this. Okay, so Stake and Shake. Okay, I already talked about them. Them accepting Bitcoin as payment a couple months back, right? Which was absolutely amazing to see. And they gave us a little update a few days ago, right? So it says here in the second quarter of 2025, Stake and Shake's same store sales increased by 10.7%, right? So over 10%. Bitcoin has been a game changer. Thank you, Bitcoiners, Bitcoin burgers, and beyond. So just think about that, guys, right? Stake and Shake, ever since they started accepting Bitcoin as payment, right, for the company, right, their sales, right, has increased by 10.7%. Just think about that, guys. People are willing to use the Bitcoins, right, their Satoshis, to buy burgers. Just think about that, guys. And this is absolutely amazing to see. I told you guys, right? And this is truly the early stages of Bitcoin, but I truly do believe down in the future, whether that's 5, 8, 10 years from now and beyond, right, over a decade from now, we're going to start seeing more people, okay, willing to use the Bitcoins to buy things for everyday uses, just like what they're doing right now with, fiat, with just money in general, right? Credit cards, debit cards, Apple Pay, all that. Instead of using all that, they're going to be using their Bitcoins. And this is exactly what Bitcoin was created for, guys, right? Peer-to-peer money transactions. And like I said, right, I am truly thinking that, more businesses and companies, and by the way, we are already seeing this, right? But more businesses and companies will start accepting Bitcoin as payments. And I truly do believe this is a good move because look at this, right? Ever since Stake and Shake started accepting Bitcoin as payment, their sales have increased by 10.7%. This one store. So just think about that, guys. This just shows you guys the Bitcoin effect. Okay, it really, really does, guys. So this is why I truly do believe, okay, businesses and companies all around the world need to start accepting Bitcoin as payment. Your sales, you would realize that your sales will increase. Okay, and this is amazing for your business and company, right? It really, really is, guys. So this is absolutely amazing to see. Okay, Bitcoin is truly going to be the future of money. It just is. Okay, whether you like it or not, it just is. Okay, so get ready, guys. Okay, because a lot more businesses and companies will start accepting Bitcoin as payment, and yes, people will be willing to use, right, their Satoshis to buy things. Okay, so that is absolutely amazing to see. Now, let's get into these Bitcoin charts, guys. Okay, so yes, Bitcoin soon enough, okay, is going to be going much, much higher. I understand the top is not in yet. Okay, so far so good. And PS, don't expect a straight line up here. Some chop around here before the next leg up. And that's true, right? We're going to see some corrections. We're not just going to see Bitcoin going straight up. Okay, yes, we're going to see Bitcoin reaching new highs, but you guys need to understand along the way, we're going to see some corrections along the way. Okay, it's completely normal. Okay, Bitcoin does not just shoot up, right? In a straight line. We're going to see some corrections along the way. Okay, so it's to be expected, but understand, when we do see these corrections, Bitcoin's gonna, recover and go back up. Okay, that's what you guys need to understand. So that's clear to see. Okay, the final Bitcoin wave, it's gonna be going parabolic. It's gonna shoot up. Okay, and of course, guys, we're gonna be entering, the bear market, which is potentially gonna be, most likely in 2026 because it's a 4-year cycle, as I've been telling you guys many times, and that's gonna be the selling point. But as I told you guys many times, personally, right, I'm holding my Bitcoins for long term. I don't care where Bitcoin is heading short term. And you guys may think that's a dumb idea, not taking profits with my Bitcoins, but you guys need to understand, I don't want to pay any taxes because I live in Australia, and I told you guys many times, tax here in Australia, it's very, very high. It's not low tax country or anything like that, right? And that's why you're seeing a lot of Bitcoiners, okay, Bitcoin millionaires, billionaires, even just crypto millionaires in general, right? People that have made life-changing wealth in crypto are moving to low tax countries. It just makes sense, like Monaco or, Dubai, right? It just makes sense why they are all moving to these, tax-free countries, because you don't have to pay any taxes when you take a profit. So personally, guys, I'm currently in Australia still, and I'm not going to be, taking any of my profits with Bitcoin. Okay, especially Bitcoin. I have bigger plans with my Bitcoins down in the future, because I told you guys many times, Bitcoin is going to be a digital asset that will be worth not just $1 million, but millions of dollars, guys. That's what you guys need to understand. Okay, so I have bigger plans with my Bitcoins. Obviously, down in the future, I will be using my Bitcoins, okay, to buy things with. Okay, like for example, in Dubai, you can actually use your Bitcoins to buy watches, cars, even real estate. Like, you just think about that. You can use your Bitcoins to buy properties in Dubai. Just think about that. So that's my plan, guys. Okay, I'm not going to be selling my Bitcoins now for fiat. That's the bad move in my opinion. And I'm truly in it for long term. As I told you guys many times, I'm in Bitcoin for long term, not short term. Okay, I'm a true Bitcoiner, guys. Okay, and I've been in Bitcoin. I've been DCAing into Bitcoin for over 5 years now, just over 5 years. So I'm still going strong, and I will continue to DCA into Bitcoin and hold my Bitcoins for my future self and family. Okay, so that being said, no financial advice, always do your own research. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with taking profits. You guys can do that, but for me, I'm just trying to avoid taxes, okay? But yeah, looking at this chart, guys, is actually very, very interesting, okay? So Bitcoin bull market is just getting started. So it says here up in July/August, and yes, right, July and August, we are in fact seeing Bitcoin slightly going back up. But look at this, September, a pullback. Okay, and you guys clearly see in the past, throughout Bitcoin history, September, we always see a pullback, right? It happened in, 2021, right? Even in 2018, okay, even all the way back in like 2014, 2013, we saw a September pullback. So as I told you guys many times, September usually, Bitcoin does not perform that great, okay, as we all know. So understand, after that, we're going to see a market cycle top. No one exactly knows where the cycle top will be for Bitcoin, as always. Like, for example, back in 2021, during that bull cycle, a lot of people were calling out a 100K Bitcoin. Clearly, Bitcoin did not reach 100K in the last bull cycle, right? Went as high as like 69K, didn't even reach 70K. So no one exactly knows where the top will be for Bitcoin. That's what you guys need to understand, okay? But personally, in my opinion, and we have seen a lot of predictions throughout different Bitcoiners out there in the crypto space saying, we will see Bitcoin reaching like, $180,000 to $200,000 and beyond. Okay, some are even calling out 400K, 500K, even a 700K prediction for Bitcoin. As much as I am bullish on Bitcoin, I don't think we're going to see Bitcoin reaching those price targets. I think, in the next bull market, that will easily happen, right? For Bitcoin to reach 500K, 700K, and whatnot. But this bull cycle, I don't think that will happen. Okay, I think 200K to even 300K is possible. I feel like that's like more realistic, right? So we will see what the top will be. And then, of course, we're going to be entering the bear market, right? So next year in 2026, because like I said, it is a 4-year cycle, okay? But no matter what happens, guys, okay, just like this chart, it's showing $400,000. we'll have to see about that. But personally, I don't think we will see Bitcoin reaching $400,000. And what's actually interesting, guys, is a fair few people out there are saying, next year in 2026, we're going to see Bitcoin continue to go higher, like in Q1 or Q2 even, right? Which is just, quite fascinating, because I think next year in 2026, we may see Bitcoin continue to go down and entering a bear market, right? We'll be in a bear market, but we'll have to see, okay? But yeah, maybe we do see Bitcoin reaching 400K, 500K, who exactly knows, okay? But yeah, I highly doubt it. Okay, and I'm saying that, just to be transparent with you guys, right? You guys know I'm very, very bullish on Bitcoin, but I'm sticking with 200K to even 300K. Okay, so that is that, man. You guys let me know in the comments down below, what is your personal Bitcoin price prediction? Let me know. I'd love to know in the comments down below. But yeah, also, this is actually very, very interesting and bullish for Bitcoin. So addresses with a balance of 100 Bitcoins. So the number of addresses holding more than 100 Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high. And this is very, very bullish. Okay, a lot of different addresses out there, okay, are now holding 100 Bitcoins and beyond. Absolutely amazing to see, guys. And of course, these are the whales, right? These are the big buyers. Okay, and they are understanding that this is the best time to accumulate as much Bitcoin as they possibly can. So it's great to see a lot of different, Bitcoin addresses now having over 100 Bitcoins, holding 100 Bitcoins. So absolutely amazing to see. Very, very bullish for Bitcoin. Now, this is actually very, very interesting. I came across this saying, do you know personally anyone who holds one Bitcoin? Not you, but anyone else. And thinking about it now, like I said, this is a fantastic question. Think about it now, guys, right? I actually don't know anyone personally that holds one Bitcoin. I actually don't, guys. Okay. Like, I am literally the only one that, can say that I hold more than one Bitcoin, but anyone else that I know personally, no. I don't know anyone that literally holds Bitcoin, one Bitcoin, right? I know people that invest in Bitcoin and whatnot, but I don't know anyone that holds one full Bitcoin. And this just shows you guys how rare it is. Okay, it's not extremely rare, but it is pretty rare nowadays in 2025 to see someone owning a full Bitcoin. Okay, it really, really is. But I do believe down in the future, it's going to be more rare to see someone owning a full Bitcoin. It's going to be extremely rare to see someone owning a full Bitcoin. So that being said, if you guys have not yet accumulated a full Bitcoin, do it, right? Not financial advice, always doing research, but I truly do believe someone out there, especially the average person, holding one full Bitcoin, finally accumulating one full Bitcoin will change your life. This one Bitcoin will change your life down in the future, long term. Okay, so that is that. But yeah, understand, guys, altcoin season. Okay, we are in it. Okay, and soon enough, right, the crypto total market cap, okay, is going to be going up to new highs. It's going to be going much, much higher than where it was in 2021 high. And yeah, it's going to be going to like over 5 trillion, 6 trillion. That is pretty possible. So get ready for altcoin season, guys. Like, we're pretty much in it right now. Okay, altcoin season has pretty much begun. Okay, it is beginning. This is truly the beginning of altcoin season. And yes, it's going to be going much, much higher. So I hope you guys are prepared for that. Okay, be ready, guys. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up. I will keep you guys up to date on what will be happening for Bitcoin. But yeah, it's great to see Bitcoin slightly better than where it was yesterday, back at 119. So that is that. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.